to the end of 10 years, and that thing was just an input. And by becoming fixated on artificial intelligence, you fixated on something small. It's a cup. All of artificial intelligence, cup. Focusing on that grain, people hurt themselves how? Or got less how? Or didn't brush their teeth? Or didn't do what? Okay? Because an article on brushing your teeth probably more valuable than an article on artificial intelligence. Strange. Try telling somebody that, because artificial intelligence will be a large industry. Most people are like, you just said it's not relevant. It's going to create jobs, guys. It being valuable and a core component of everything, or of at least a small component of so many people, or a large component of very few, somewhere in between just means larger. That's why I'm touching on the two. Means lots of money flowing around, lots of spending, lots of rotational dollars. I give it to you, you give it to me at a faster rate. That's a great economy. But a great economy is what? Different from what you're focusing on. How is it different from what you're focusing on? It's a great economy. Great. Do you play a part in it? What role do you play in it? Do you play the therapist for the humans that are working for artificial intelligence? Do you know how to be a garbage man after you have focused on artificial intelligence for your whole decade and you were right or you were wrong, but you can't even be a garbage person in that economy? By the way, impossible to do, because that's the beauty of it, okay? There's a baseline physicality. You can move, you can pick something up, that's valuable. That's where it's controversial for some people, because now they're like, well, now you don't have that fallback. There's an article that's interesting to write up, but I might get to the bottom of that in a second. In terms of thinking for me and whether or not that's of primary relevance. Because I'm always focused on what I should be thinking about, focusing on to be relevant, to produce and to seek satisfaction. See, I don't even remember how I got there, but I know those are the two most important things. I need to learn to become the best producer I can be, and I need to deal with the topic of satisfaction. Garbage person example, I don't think it matters, because I'm talking about something you would not do, you are not focusing on, or not listening to this, which is an emerging problem, some might say. But what would happen with those people? They're focusing on one thing. I mean, by writing about it, are we making them focus on something that they shouldn't be focusing on? That's more of a healthy conversation than their emerging problems. Us writing about their emerging problems is putting another speck of dust and pointing at it. What I'm saying is artificial intelligence is this. Think of the whole marble we live in, the whole universe we live in. That's how I'm looking at the two things that I said, which is satisfaction, seeking satisfaction, and what? I forgot the other one. I'll look back on this and I'll remember this. Seeking satisfaction and whatever the hell. Shows how lost I am in this convo. But see, something like this makes me not listen about AI anymore. Makes me realize that the core excitement, like that's just that's rewards. AI does really well, that's just a reward to me. Might be a lesson on how to deal with any emerging technology. Who knows? I just know there's value in here for me, and I know that this is interesting for me, which means it's interesting to somebody else.